Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, lovers, haters, waste of spacers, chicken chasers. Thank you very much for sticking with me on this channel through the turbulent 6 months. But if you're watching this video right now and you've not yet subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, people, it's Thursday. It is Thursday. For me, in a way, I've got all these different, you call it ducks, D-U-C-K-S. The word is duck, quack, quack. Got all my ducks lined up in a row. Yesterday was a great day. Managed to get into London and spend a couple of hours with Rob O'Neill. Yep. Some of the stuff we spoke about was all, and some of the things he told me were awesome. We had some fun. And there was a few people that I sent messages to saying, guys, I've got Rob here. Do you want me up for a beer? But here's the thing. And I showed Rob this. Here's the thing. Whenever you have certain people that are out in the media and they're doing things, they can't just drop everything and come, even though they wanted to. So, yeah, it was hard to get things lined up. I won't mention certain people because I don't want people to say, oh, he's name dropping. So I'm going to keep it to myself. However, an individual that I did text, I went on Messenger, sent him a message saying, listen, buddy, I'm in London with Rob. If you want to meet up for a beer, come over for a beer. And he was fuming. He went, mate, I'm in Holland. Where are you? So I told them, we're in the Prospect of Whitby, the oldest pub in London. We were looking at the history and stuff. They let us in early in there in the Prospect of Whitby so we could have a beer before people saturated him with selfies. But it went really, really well. It was a great day. The staff in there are fantastic, by the way. What a great pub. So much history. If you're ever in London in that area, please go and have a look at it. It's fantastic. Yeah, so we enjoyed that. Then I got a text from a mate that's in Holland and he went, Trev, take him to the Special Forces Club. I've lined up a bottle of Special Forces whiskey for him. He's going to get a challenge coin. He's going to get a tour of the place. And I went, okay, buddy. Rob he spent a few hours with me, then he had to go and do something. And I said, listen, mate, Rob wants to know, can I postpone this just today and maybe Friday? He says, let me speak to the president of the club. But yes, it's all sort of for Friday. Tell him if he does it on Friday at lunchtime, I'll host him. I'm going to fly in from Holland. This is true. I'm going to fly in from Holland to meet Rob. And I said, brilliant. Rob's like, you come with me, Trev? So, yes, I'll be there. I'll be down there. Yeah, it'll be nice. At the end of the day, guys, when someone flies in from the USA for a short visit, you know, if you can afford to do it, go and meet them. Show them around different places. You know, it's also got lined up we've got Rob lined up a private tour of the Tower of London, St James's Palace, all these private things that we've set out for him now. And rightly so. He's not just an American hero. He's a Western hero. He got rid of an evil man. So why not just make people feel special? You should. So that's all done. So I'm really pleased about that. Yes. And then today, I tried to book something for my mother for Mother's Day to be delivered on Mother's Day on Sunday. It's impossible. I understand. It's a very busy day. It's impossible. St. Patrick's Day's tomorrow. So it's impossible with the meal. So, yeah. So you've got to go out on the limb to do things, don't you? Yeah. I want to say a big thank you, a massive thank you to YouTube for the email they sent me late last night, actually. It uncovered a lot of things, and I'm really pleased that they took the time. It took a long time. I was complaining, why aren't you doing something? Why aren't you doing something? Why aren't you doing something? They were doing stuff behind the scenes, but it was just very frustrating. So thanks to Team YouTube for all your hard work and effort. I do appreciate it. So there we go. What else is happening? What have we got here? Jeremy Hunt, the Chancellor, has thanked, he said thank you to the Sun readers for the pressure that they put on the government to freeze fuel duty. And that's now happened. So I'm really pleased about that. Excuse me. As a driver, fuel's ridiculous prices. But there we go. Right, now I have this, there's two stories which hit the media today. Links will be in the description. Listen to this here. A lady that served on the police force for 16 years as an undercover operative has been refused by the Royal College of Policing. They've refused to let her back in the service because her body mass, I believe, is 34.6 BMI. And they only want to recruit from people that are 30 or below BMI. Even though this individual has passed all the police fitness tests, they still won't let her in. I find that to be absolutely shocking. That lady has done... Now, bear in mind, people will say, but she weighs 15 stone. That's not that heavy. That's not that heavy. I'm about 14 stone. 15 stone isn't that heavy. And the fact that she can pass every fitness test that the police have thrown at her says a lot about the police. If the woman has been undercover for 16 years and helped you solve many cases, give the woman a chance. Give her a chance. I think it's wrong, but there we go. It's in the media. Read the story yourself, people. I'm sure you'll be... I'm sure you'll have opinions on that. You comment below. Let me know what you think. Do you think I'm right? I think she should be given a go. There we go. Right. Weird thing today. I didn't know this was possible, but it is. The world's oldest man has just passed away at the age of 140. 140. That means I've got 100 years left if I make it. Wow. He had horns growing out of his head as well, which is unusual, but there we go. That's some age to make, isn't it? What else have I got here? I have to correct something from yesterday or the day before's video. I was under the impression that a Russian fighter had shot down a US drone. That was incorrect information. What's happened is they're saying that the Russian jet collided with the US drone. So there we go. Corrected that information. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. What else have I got here? Right. This bit I find strange, but this is the society that we're in today. A woman who received unwanted attention at a works do Christmas party when she was hugged without consent, has been awarded £19,000 in damages at a tribunal. Wow. This opens up a whole can of worms for the rest of us, doesn't it? Imagine being at a work Christmas party and you walk up to your boss and you hang around your boss who's worth a lot of money and you're waiting. Hiya. And they give you a hug. Oh, it could be a claim under what's happened here. I think it's absolutely shocking. I'll leave a description in the box. You can have a look at the link. It sets a precedent for a lot of things to go wrong, doesn't it? If someone hugs you, it depends on the hug, doesn't it? Was it lingering? Was it a lingering hug? Did it come with arms? I don't know. You know, it leaves the imagination to bungle, doesn't it? Just think about what's going on. It's crazy. Yes, I've just been invited this Sunday to a veterans breakfast up in Colchester. So I haven't said no. But I need to work out things. I just can't get up and walk out and do things. You know, I have a child to look after and a little dog. So we'll see. We'll see if I can make it. It'd be nice to speak to people. But all good news, people. We are moving forward. Be positive. Thanks for staying on the channel. It means a lot. There are other great channels out there. There's been a lot of people behind me the whole way. I haven't got time for them all. I mean, I've got time for them all. I mean, I haven't got time to mention them all. Steph the Alter Nerd. Absolutely average. Paul the fitness guy. Sorry, the fitness hutch. Jesus. I always get it wrong. Sue Smith. Sue me. There's just so many. You've got Avid, who's been great, and Graham. There's even got Brittany, Tea with Brittany. She's a new YouTuber, by the way. Spoke to her last night on the phone. We had a face chat last night. But she's a great person, actually. She deals with the psychological side of things, and she children's, she helps teach children which have like autism and stuff, and helps bring the best out in them. She's very good. Might put a wee shout out to her today on my community page, actually. Tea with Brittany. She is a great person. I think she's only got, I don't know, very, very few subscribers, probably 100, 200. All good. And it was good to see the fitness hutch, Paul. He reached 400 subscribers the other day, which is great. Would love to see him at 500. You know, YouTube is a team effort. You can't succeed unless you support each other, but it's all good. And Daniel Boland. Yes, Daniel Boland. I've connected with him now on another social media platform, and I'll try and get him on here for a chat. But the good news is I am on Friday night at 7 p.m. with my dad, having spent the day with Rob O'Neill in London. And I've connected with Eddie the Eagle. Eddie the Eagle sent me a lovely email, and I'll be having him on in the near future. I'm just trying to work out dates, people. But stick with the channel. I appreciate your support. Thanks to those who have stuck with me. It's all good. Take care and stay safe.